What's up, guys? You know that recently I bought this here Roxor, and I have had so many questions about how much does it cost, do I like it, where do you get it, why did you buy this and not a Jeep? So I figured I'd run through today and give you the whole spiel on everything about my Roxor, and then we're going to take it for a drive on a dirt road, and I'm going to tell you all about my first impressions. I've had it about 4 months now, using it off and on. It just barely has 200 miles on it, so it's still pretty new. So first off, this is the Mahindra Roxor. I've heard it pronounced Roxor and Roxor. So if you guys know what is the correct way, I'd love to know. Or it may just be like, depending where you are and where you buy them from, you pronounce them differently. But anyway, it is made by Mahindra, which is an Indian tractor company. It is pretty much an all-around amazing off-road vehicle. I bought the one with the factory lift. That gives it a 3-inch lift right out of the factory. It's pretty high, everything's tucked up in there, and it came with these wheels. These are the Goodyear Wranglers. I do eventually want to get a heavier tire on there with a tougher sidewall, a tougher ply. That's down the line. So before we take it for a drive, I'm just going to give you a rundown on all the extras that I put on it. Price-wise, I bought this, I paid for everything, so I just want you guys to know this is not sponsored. I'm just doing this video because I've had so many questions about it. It's been insane. So the Roxor starts off around 12-13 grand, and you could get them new from a dealership all the way up to 18 grand. I didn't get a very fancy model. I did get the factory lift version, and it is manual. It's stick shift. They do come in automatic. I think that adds $3,000 to your price. So I went with a pretty basic package, the factory lift, and then I just built onto it from there. Okay, so some of the extras that I got. Let's start out with the fact that this is street legal. I'm here in Utah. I did everything that I needed to do to make this street legal. I have a little UTV license plate on this thing. So some of those things include, I have rear view mirrors, well, side mirrors and a rear view mirror right there. I added this bimini top. Now that is not something you need for street legal, but it is really nice on a hot summer day.
Or cold.
I added this windshield. This windshield so far has been pretty good, but I was telling Beth here, my filmer right now, that it rattles a lot. So I may take it to the people who make this windshield, which are right out of St. George, and see if they can put it on properly for me and prevent the rattling. But this windshield's cool because it has these vents right here, and look at that, a manual wiper. How old school is that? Next up, we have the high lift jack right here. Jack brackets for the top of my hood right here. And then a brand new high lift jack. That'll help me if I ever need to change a tire. I got the custom Jeep grill. So it doesn't come with this grill, but this grill was cheap. I want to say $80. And I got it powder coated in black. And then these are the turn signal kits to make it street legal. And this is really cool. It makes it look like an old CJ just by upgrading the grill. People really think it's a Jeep everywhere I go, and they think it's an old Jeep in mint condition, so that's pretty funny. Just so you guys know, everything I'm talking about, I'm gonna link the exact products I used in the description box, just so if there's something you like, you can get the same exact one. And the whole point of this video is to kind of, if you want this stuff, to make the buying process easier for you, because this is a fairly rare vehicle and a lot of the parts are rare. So I went through kind of a headache figuring out what I wanted and where to get it. So I'm gonna make it easier for you if it's something you're interested in. So everything will be linked in the description box. All right, over here, what else? What other extras do we have? This, because I'm a shorty, I'm 5'2". This thing is big. Beth, if you want to back up a little bit, I'm going to show them, like, so I'm 5'2", right? Getting into it, it's a tall vehicle, which is great for off-roading. That's why I got it. I live in a place where the mountain roads are really rugged and there's tons of boulders. So having everything tucked up in there, all the important things are tucked in and skid plated. It's awesome. It's like the perfect mountain vehicle. All right, this is, I want to say best top back seat that I got, this was kind of a cool deal. It's always nice when you can find little deals on the internet. This was apparently blemished, and because of that, it was a $500 seat, and I got it for like 150 bucks. So that was pretty cool. It's one of those roll and tumble seats. I'm not gonna do it, but it rolls and tumbles up here, so you could still have all your trunk if you're not using the back seat. Haven't put seat belts on it yet, but I will eventually. All right, and then I have my license plate and this little LED license plate holder. That's another thing of the street legal option in Utah. We're totally legal. This right here, this is a spare tire holder I added on. I do have a spare tire. I haven't put it on yet though, but that was something I really wanted just for safety, and I plan to take my fly fishing clients in this, so that's all part of it. All right, last thing right here, I got this MTX sound bar. We'll test that out in the video. That is one of those things that, like, when you're spending a lot of money buying a rig like this, it starts adding up fast and you're like, man, do I really need it? And then when you put the money into it, you're like, I could straight up not live without it. That thing plays music so loud and it's so fun. You turn it on, it connects to the Bluetooth of your phone. So when you buy your Roxor, you get 2 sets of keys, and you're gonna get 2 sets of these keys that operate and start the Roxor. And then you're gonna get one of these keys, which is good for a little accessory compartment that it has on both the driver and passenger sides. And that's kind of nice because it locks. I keep my registration, my insurance in there, a little charger. It's nicer when you're going somewhere. You can't always trust people. If you have anything valuable, at least you can lock it up. I think I did mention before, I got it at Perri's Powersports in Colorado. I'll link their information as well. Check this out. Ooh. Definitely a tall rig. All right, so one of the biggest questions I get asked is, why did you buy this and not a Jeep? First of all, if I were to buy a similar Jeep and brand new, remember this is a 2020, it would cost me 40 grand plus. Like I said, this is 13 to 18 grand depending on what you get. You're getting everything that a Jeep does, but you're getting it with a turbo diesel engine. So this has a turbo diesel engine, which is awesome. It has so much power, so much torque. It's literally meant to crawl, and that's what I like about it. So why get this over a Jeep? Price, turbo diesel, and it's just kind of unique. Like, it's its own little thing. So let's start it up. We got to put the seatbelt on. So we're going to start it off. Hear that diesel engine roar. All right, so we're just gonna take it for a little drive on a dirt road. Since we're taking it on a dirt road, let's put it in 4-wheel drive. So right now it's in neutral. We're just gonna put it back in 4 high. Let's go. Just taking a joyride, a nice stroll through the area. It is so beautiful back here. I love it. So we'll go a little faster. Nice and smooth right here. This thing cruises. and stick before, I want to show you how easy it is to shift this. I'm going to slowly take my foot off the clutch. Watch, like, it literally just like crawls. I didn't even like have to put my foot on the gas as I had the clutch all the way out. So I just put it in 4 low. We're going down this steep little hill. I'm going to show you how nice it crawls. Dang, oh, this is money. Imagine this on like a really, really rugged road. This, like I said, this road is nothing, but that's gonna be really nice when you just need to crawl.
47 Ford bullet holes and the door broke down motor in the front yard. I got it.
All right, guys, I hope you liked that video. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. Go ahead and put them in the comments. And like I said, all of the products that I've used on this and where I got it will be in the description box. It is a 2020. So far, I love it. It's fun. It's old school. I just like it a lot. It's going to be a really fun little vehicle to drive around, not only in town next summer, but on the mountain as well. And it's definitely a head turner too. Like, it's funny, everywhere I go, people start telling me about their old Jeep that they had. They think it's a Jeep, even though it isn't. It looks like one so much, I'd go along with the conversation. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.